Hey everybody, it is Monday night, 10 p.m. And so that means it is time for Lisa's Lowdown Live. Lisa's Lowdown on Love Live. I am Lisa Concepcion, Love Life Transformation Coach and founder of Love Quest Coaching. And tonight I am hitting you with a hot topic. If you're single, know somebody who is single and they're dating online, this episode is going to be like the mic drop bomb for you guys. I'm hopeful that you will come away with some bites, some nuggets, some stuff that can help you out if you're dating online, swiping along, going out on the Match.com or the eHarmony. Like, you guys totally in the thread comment about like what your online dating experience is like. Drop bomb, baby. That's my jam. So, like, definitely interact. Ask me questions. I'm going to roll. The content that I'm sharing with you is also available to you totally for free. I have a really cool nugget of information that you guys can get directly to your phone, tablet, iPad, whatever device, computer. Totally for free. What you do is you just go to lisaconcepcion.com, and as soon as you get there, you'll see a picture of me and a spot where you can get your no bullshit guide to dating online. And I did a 1 hour, no, it's not an hour, it's quicker than that. It's half hour audio with all these tips and things that like you can put into play immediately. And it's not stuff that you're going to hear tonight. This is just like, this is the solution. I'm giving you the setup to understanding why you need this information in the first place. All the things that it'll resonate with you as I begin. And it starts off also, if you want to check this out, a blog, which I'm going to be using as my guide for content tonight. You can also find that up on lovequestcoaching.com. So if you guys are on a computer and you're watching me on computer, you can probably have the other thing up at the same time, but otherwise you don't have to. You can just hang here. So here's the deal. It's not the dating app. It's not the dating app. It's you. It's you. And people are like, oh my God, Lisa, like that's like bitchy. Like that's not a cool thing to say to people. Like, dude, but it's empowering, because if you're on a dating app and you're not getting the results that you want, which is what? You go on a dating app to meet a person, to meet somebody good, to meet your person. And if that's not happening, then it's not about the other person. It's not about the app. Common denominator is you. And what is so great about that? Well, you have the power to make changes to you. And so when you do that, the outcome changes also. So we're going to get into this. And so what do I mean by like, oh, it's not the dating app, it's you? So we're going to click into my blog. Again, you can find it on lisaconcepcion.com. And there's a picture of the Millennial Falcon from Star Wars on it. And you'll understand why when I get into this in a minute. Okay. So do you want to learn how to successfully date online? Well, begin by dating yourself and raise your vibe. So it's not the dating app. Again, it's not. It's you. And your energy flows through you onto the app. And how you come at that app will determine what results you get. So when you date yourself, it means that you are 100% committed to you, your happiness, your well-being, the things that make you excited and joyful in life. And if you are not making that a priority and you are expecting someone else to make that a priority, it doesn't work that way. Does not work that way. So let me just read you a little bit of this blog that I wrote, and then we'll talk about it a little more. And I love your feedback in the thread. Something I say resonates with you, or you have a question, certainly chime in. This is interactivity. I welcome the interaction. So like I said, dating yourself means that you are 100% fully committed to you. It means that you take full responsibility for your own happiness first, most, best, and always. And in doing so, you start to pay close attention to your thoughts and how the way you talk to yourself. Are you like kind and loving to yourself, or are you critical and negative? If you want to attract love and kindness, then you need to be loyal and kind and respectful and loving to yourself in the way that you want someone to love you. So start now, stop treating yourself like an asshole, and remember that you bring that energy onto the dating apps that you're using. So the dating apps are simply a tool. That's all they are. They're a tool. You control them. And you control the energy that you bring to them. So when a dating app is used as like a crutch or a vice or like something to satisfy you when you're bored or lonely and you're bringing that bored, lonely vibe to a dating app, you're going to attract funky, boring people that you're just like, this isn't doing it for me. Right, because you're not doing it for yourself. Funk equals funk. Get out of your funk, work on you, get yourself to a high-flying, awesome place, and then go on an app. See? It's a tool. So you have to be in control of the energy that you're bringing to the tool. And I don't care if it's Plenty of Fish or Tinder or Bumble or eHarmony. Nobody, thank you, Tracy Ann. Nobody wants negative Nancy's. Nobody wants anybody shitting in their cornflakes. Not into it. So the sooner you start to look inward, right, and really make your happiness your top priority, the sooner you'll start to cultivate love for yourself. This is nobody else's job. It's your job. And so when you're chilling out in your own peaceful life and, you know, you're just doing you and you're just living your life, you're going to have like some urgent need to go somewhere, whether it's a party, whether it's the supermarket to get milk, whatever. Like you're going to be called to go somewhere. And when you're not efforting and not all wrapped up into like, ooh, Tinder, I got to find somebody, or oh, Bumble, you're in your life living high flying, like all is well. And not in a state of perfection. Like people take this whole thing to like an opposite level where they use like this quest for perfection in their life as a way to put like a barrier to love, because really they're scared. And so they'll say stuff like, oh, you know, I'm not ready yet because like I have more to work on myself. I want to like do these other things. And it's cool like to have goals and all that, but be careful that you're like not on the opposite end of the spectrum where you're like using all these accomplishments as excuses to keep people away from getting close because you're afraid. So just something to throw out there. So now basically I'm moving on now to this blog. Again, you can find this blog that I'm reading from and just looking at some key points on it on lisaconcepcion.com. Also on lisaconcepcion.com, you can sign up and get for free an audio program that I created. Awesome. I got feedback from it. It's like everybody's loving it. So cool. And a workbook that will help you kick ass on some dating sites and kick ass in your life and create the harmony that I'm telling you within yourself so that when you go on these apps, you're like coming at it with the right energy. Okay, so the majority of people, this is fact, okay, these are the people who are on dating apps. The majority of people are approaching dating apps with an energy of desperation, focusing on what they can get as opposed to what they have to offer. Listen to the language. Clients come to me with, Lisa, it sucks. Why can't I find someone? I'm just exhausted. Oh, dating sucks. It's the worst. Or they'll say stuff like I'm a really nice person. I have a good job. I have a total catch. I mean, look at me. And what the hell is wrong? And like, look at that heifer over there. She or he has love in their life. Like, what the hell? Why isn't it happening for me? So they get like angry about it and bitter. So look, all the negativity, like, and I wrote it in my blog, point blank, all that negativity does is attract more negativity, and it keeps you stuck in a life of Netflix and masturbation. Just saying, breaking it down. giving it to you strong and straight. So this is why the few people who approach online dating from the other side, the positive side, and they have power and positivity, they come on to dating sites for the right reasons. Tracy Ann raises a great point. A lot of men and women, I'm going to say both people because I hear it from both sides, are on dating apps for the wrong reasons. What are those reasons? Boredom, fast hookup. They're looking for validation. They're looking for things beyond themselves to keep them occupied and entertained. And they're not looking at what they're giving. They're not in it for a serious relationship. And this is why it is so important that when you go on a dating app, you have a clear mindset and a strategy in place about what you want and the energy by which you need to step into in order to attract it and receive it into your life. And that's what I help people do through coaching. And so through the free online, no bullshit guide to dating online that you can get at lisaconcepcion.com for free, delivered right to your phone, iPad, computer. You could listen to this thing like while you drive or when you're on like the elliptical at the gym or jogging or whatever. It's just like this total ass kick, quick, boom, how to date online, what you need to do, how you need to do it, all like in there. And then there's also a PDF worksheet that'll help you get your profile on point. Pimp your profile, baby. You can do it yourself. Just get onto lisaconcepcion.com and then you can grab all that information for free right from my website. Awesome. Go live with Fernando. Ooh, I want to see what this is about. I'm going to invite him, bring him on camera, and see. Maybe he has a question for me. I don't know. How cool. Oh my God, Facebook Live is such a trip. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Now, law of attraction, okay? My coaching program is rooted, my whole practice is rooted in communication, strategic communication, and law of attraction. And the two of them are interchangeable because what you say is a reflection of your thoughts and your beliefs, and it all creates a momentum towards manifestation. Okay, so law of attraction is some serious shit. Whatever we focus on, we attract, period. That's just law. So every time that you say, oh, my job is stressful, dating apps suck, my dating life sucks, there aren't any good people, people are online for all the wrong reasons, it sucks, it's always like some games, some bullshit, people are always playing games, game blah, 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 blah. All that negativity tells the universe that that's what you're focused on, and so you're only going to attract more of the same. So how do we get out of that cycle? Start by appreciating your awesome self and the many, many awesome things around you. Start focusing on what you want and speak it into existence. I'm basically on a planet with 8 billion other humans. We're all spinning, hurtling through space. Nobody flies off. We have gravity. We have water to drink, food to eat. We can sleep. Hi, I'm sitting here doing a Facebook Live, and do I have to like effort to make my heart beat? No. Do I have to effort to breathe? Thank God, no. Like, this is miracles. We're surrounded by miracles. The fact that we're here, that we have this technology, that we can interact like this, miracles, all of it. Get into that mindset of gratitude, and holy shit, what comes to you, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I've seen it in my own life. Major, major, major changes by doing this like gratitude thing. And so when you're going online dating and you're like going onto your app, and you're like, great, let's see what bullshit shit show is going to be on Tinder or Bumble or whatever today. Or like, oh, I'm going to go on my Bumble and there'll probably be like 10 assholes like trying to be assholes, assholing it up. And you're like negative. You're like entering it already in a negative space. So step into gratitude about something completely unrelated to dating. Get into a high-flying, fun, nice place. If you have a cat or dog, pet your animal, love up on them. And then while they're snuggled on you, be like, all right, let's see who's on, Tinder, Bumble, whatever the one you're using. And maybe you'll pay attention because I bet you will start to see people who are more like you. The more positive you are, the more positive you'll attract. So, few things. Now that you get into this dating space, Understand that it all starts with belief. Belief. So if you do not believe that you are worthy of love, do not expect to attract it. Also, if you do not believe that love is on its way to you, love is imminent, love surrounds you every day. If you do not believe this, and you do not see this, because what you believe, you will see. It's not the other way around. It's believe it, and then you see it. And then when you see it, you pay attention to it, and then it comes. See? So, I encourage all of you who are dating online to do a little experiment. This week, let's say till the next Facebook Live, focus on seeing evidence of love around you. It could be anything. It could be some dude like walking his dog and like pets the dog at the corner and like loves up his dog. And you look at that and you say, oh my God, love is all around me. Look at this guy loving up on his dog. So nice. And then maybe you walk a little more and you're on your way to work and you see, you know, somebody lovingly give their seat to somebody on the bus or the train. Loving, act of kindness, love. Kindness and love is all around me. See, there's love all over. I love it. Love, love, love. And, you know, just look for evidence of love. It could be a mother and her baby, and like the baby's crying, and then the mom picks it up, and it's like, you know, all is well, all is well. And love, mom for the baby, love. Love is all around me. You see a couple holding hands, or, you know, eating in a restaurant, and they're like feeding each other food. Instead of looking at them and being bitter and sour and being like, look at them and be like, oh, see, love is all around me. Love exists. I love it. I love it. Love is on its way. Love is here. So you have to believe. The belief is where it all begins. If you go on a dating app with the belief that all people on dating apps are assholes and like I can never find love on a dating app, you're not going to find love on a dating app or anywhere for that matter. So believe it. Believe it and it will happen. Nice. Okay. So I'll give you some examples. If you're telling some bullshit story, this is the other piece of it. Your beliefs and the stories that you're telling. Got to put that shit in check. If you are like 39 years old and you're banging the drum about, oh, I'm 39 and like I've never actually had a real relationship for more than like 6 months. There's got to be something wrong with me. I'm just going to die alone. Like if you're banging that drum, like who wants to date that? Seriously, would you want to sit across the table chatting it up with somebody who's like talking to you about their story of misery and unworthiness and awful? No. You don't want to be with that. And same like, oh, the guy, right? So the 44-year-old divorced dad with 2 kids under 10 saying crap like, oh, no woman's going to want me. Or, you know, the guy and the girl together commiserating, you know, oh, I'm not skinny enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not rich enough. I don't have the right job. I don't live in the right zip code. All this bullshit that you're saying to yourself is exactly that. It's bullshit. And so when you switch that mindset to going from what you're lacking to what you want comes. Nice. So the story that you keep telling is total bullshit, and you cling to it. And that's the other thing. Why are you clinging to these bullshit stories that don't serve you? Perhaps there is a reason for this. Do the work, find out what it is, figure it out. My guess, typically, based on my clients, based on myself, it's always rooted in some sort of fear or some sort of like self-perception, completely untrue, stupid bullshit that you tell yourself, completely untrue. And you're like telling yourself this and it perpetuates this belief. And then you go through life believing this and you start attracting stuff based on this bullshit belief. Awful. So to the person reading this or listening to this, thinking that you're awesome, dude. The problem is them. I can rattle off 20 reasons why I'm a catch. And like, I am entitled to love. And I'm fed up with looking at people out there being like, look at that lord ass over here. She's huge and she's in love. I work out 4 times a week and me, no dates, nothing. What the fuck? Why? I say check your negativity, check your bitterness, because despite all that you think you have going on for yourself, your negativity is the equivalent of being a smelly fart into the universe and just lofting it there. And then it just clears away anything good or anything of value making their way to you. So your mindset is everything. If you want to line up dates on a dating app, you need to start with a major attitude adjustment. So, your fears block love. Fearful energy on a dating app typically attracts predators with agenda. And you know what? This goes for guys and girls. Another thing people do on dating apps is they bring that fearful energy to the mix and they swipe or they, find a match and then they shit themselves. And they have no game plan. They have no clue how to engage. They don't know what to say. They overthink or they underthink. They don't think at all. And they end up throwing their phone on the bed like, get away from me. Oh my God, she answered me back. What do I do? What do I say? Oh my God. So what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you bringing to a dating app? If just to play like it's a little video game, let's see how many people can give me attention. Really, is that no. And so there are people on dating apps using them that way. It is up to you to weed through. And how do you weed through? Law of attraction. It's the energy you bring to the mix. So the results that you're getting on a dating app, here's another piece for you, a little nugget. What you are getting on a dating app or dating website is telling you exactly where your energy is. So are you still pining over an ex? Are you insecure about the fact that you haven't been in a real relationship in over 5 years or ever for that matter? And are you afraid if the people, once they find out that you're not as fabulous as your profile makes you out to be, that, they'll learn that you have a blankie and you're 30 or 40 and you wear a retainer at night, or you have a rare collection of Star Wars action figures in your house and you're 45 and you're like, oh my God, they're not going to like me. They're going to think I'm a geek, or they're going to think this, or they're going to think I don't make enough money, or whatever. Get honest. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to love yourself the way you are, as you are, and bring that loving, badass person to the world. That's it. Love up on your Boba Fett action figure. Good. You love Star Wars. That means your person will love you for that too. Be who you are and own it. Authenticity is everything. Yes. Look, somebody said, Ada De Verona, count on Ada, love that. Your negativity is like a fart to the universe. It really is. It's like lofting a stinky fart of negativity to the universe, wiping out, obliterating anything good that is already on its way to you. You don't want to live like that. So look, here's the deal. Authenticity, huge. People overthink how they want to portray themselves out. I mean, look, you want to definitely be the best version of yourself, polite, exciting, active, engaged, just all good things. So you have to be in control of your vibe. Your vibe is everything. Use a dating app as a tool, not as a substitution for going out in the world with your high vibe to meet other high vibe people. So here's what's interesting. I'm going to give you a little amazing thing that my client told me today. Super cool. And it's just a testimony to the work. When you do the work, oh, such good things happen. Okay. So this particular client, we've been working together for quite some time. She loves it so much. She's like, I'm going to keep re-upping with you. We have a good time together, and she's traveling. She's doing amazing things. She blew up her business. She started hiring people, all kinds of good momentum happened in her life. And she decided you know what? I want to get myself in order for me, love up on me, handle some stuff, and then bam, from that place, attract people, right? So I was like, dude, I'm let's do it. I am your partner in this, let's roll. So she tells me that the very same friend who saw me on Facebook and turned her on to me and introduced us fast forward, they like, they're still friends and whatever, but she doesn't like see this woman up often. All of a sudden, this same woman reaches out to her and says, hey, so I was on this dating app and like I started talking to some guy, but he's not really for me. But for some reason, you came to mind. Amazing. Law of attraction. And she said, I hope you don't mind. Like, is it cool if like maybe I mentioned him to him and like, do you want me to give him your number? And she's so in a place of openness now that she was like, yeah, whatever. What's the worst that can happen? Like, we'll text, we'll see if we get along, no problem. I mean, how cool is that, right? So she's in this position of openness. But what's really interesting is that this friend introduced her to me because she believed her friend, my client now, her energy was out of whack and that she wasn't meeting guys because like, dude, you just have to work on some shit. And she listened to her friend and she became a client of mine. She's awesome. And she's been, like I said, doing amazing things in her own life. And lo and behold, that same friend now perceives her not as the hot mess who like has bad energy, but instead the woman of value who I see living her life, high vibe, doing her thing, that now I can introduce a guy to. How cool is that? All because this client took the reign of her energy and she made a commitment to saying, you know what, I'm not going to be like lofting farts into the universe anymore of negativity. I'm going to handle my positive vibe. Anytime I say something negative and I feel myself going in that negative path, I'm going to think of an activity or something I could do to put me in a positive space. This girl, like 2 weeks ago, decided to clear out her whole closet. I told her my thing about like the life-changing magic of tidying up and how I was like giving stuff away to Salvation Army and clothes to friends and whatever. And she was like, oh my God, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm like, girl, you got to make space for all the amazing things that are heading your way in your life. Like telling the universe, like, dude, I want a guy to share my life with. Let me give him 8 inches of closet. Let me let some space, or let me give him a drawer in my bathroom. Like, this shit works. And so, again, can't drive the point home any harder. Going on a dating app, get your mind wrapped around who you want to find. Going on a dating app and I want to have this kind of fun experience. I want the date to be like this. I want to meet a person like this. Keep focusing on that. Be purposeful about it and you will attract it, I promise you. I'm telling you, what you're getting now is amazing information. If you're getting somebody who's like all about the sex or lies or all about the money and the bags and the trips and the bling, that is telling you what you're focused on, where your energy is. And it happens all the time. It's awesome. So here's the deal. What I would love to know from you is, what is your dating online experience like? What app are you on? What's doing it for you? What's working? What's not? What are you finding? And I then can help you first through the free online, no bullshit guide to dating online that you can get at lisaconcepcion.com. It's fun. It's like, I basically wrote this thing and it's like strategy work that I do with clients, and I kind of condensed it to give you guys a taste of like coaching with me and like certain nuggets and information that you can get. This is not it. This is me doing a Facebook Live. Sure, I'm sharing information and whatever, but like this is like the nitty gritty meat. And it's, again, just a taste. It's a half hour and you can listen to it like you would a podcast, like on your commute or whatever, in your car, at the gym, in the shower. And I'm curious, like, give it a listen and let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any additions to the subject of dating online. It's a hot topic. I'm here for you. And I totally believe that if you put your mind to anything, you can absolutely achieve it. 100%. Proof. I am proof. I said, I want to live where it's warm. This New York winter bullshit is bullshit. I can't live like this anymore. I want to live where it's warm. And I kept saying that over and over. I want to be where it's warm. I'm not going to retire. I want to retire where it's warm. And so where do I live now? South Beach. I'm sorry. Are we looking at this tan right now? I was in the Dominican Republic last week. Another manifestation. I want to go away for my birthday. I want it to be a thing every year that between March and April, I go away on my birthday. Boom. Went away. Birthday month. I wrapped it up tight and right with a trip to Dominican Republic. So look, set your mind to what's wanted, speak that shit into existence, and have it, receive it. Be like, I'm here. Like now, clients, I am like, dude, the more I love up on my clients, the more people come to me. I'm talking to this chick on Wednesday. I can't wait. She's adorable. Volunteers with dogs, like all these cool people. Let me see, who else am I talking to? This dude. I think I'm trying to line him up for like Friday on a Skype. I mean, this is amazing. And so, look, I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm here to serve. I don't give a shit if it's like a simple, teeny, little, tiny question. I have power coaching. We get together for an hour. Boom, Lisa, what's going on with this? I give you some, insights, some stuff that you can put in play like immediately. And like I said, it's a good time and it's like funny and lighthearted, but like serious. And you're going to come to some clarity on a lot of important things. And then we go from there. All is well. Make it a great night, everybody. You can find me at lisaconcepcion.com. From there, you can find my YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook, these Facebook Lives, and information about my coaching packages. Hope all is well. Continue on. Happy, harmonious, kick some ass. Love and light, everybody. Good night.